Whatever, it's your boy Joshua Saki back with another video. You know it. Anyways, guys, this video is gonna be about a personal experience of mine with the paranormal again. I'm hitting you, Bazak, with the paranormal experiences again. I've had a couple in my life, but I'm only sharing the ones that I really want to tell you guys. This experience actually happened recently. It happened last year, 2017, in April. Not April. It was May 12th May 12th to the 13th, basically. See, for a little bit background, April 24th of last year, I lost my grandmother, my bubby, on my mom's side. So she was Jewish, and my dad's side's Catholic. So I'm half Catholic, half Jewish, if you want to go by that. But I was raised Jewish. But anyways, she was a big part of my life, my bubby. And I loved her very much and everything. And it was a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. She was like my second mother. Honest to God, she was. And it was a big deal when she died because we don't know exactly how she died. We think she died from malpractice. The thing is that she died from an aneurysm. But I think the aneurysm was caused from her falling out of bed, and because of something they had put in her body that made her, I don't know, harder to maneuver or something, and she had fallen out of the bed or trying to go to the bathroom and fell, and then got the aneurysm and then died. But she died. So around May 12th, I had small background. I had been able to, as a kid, to astral project, but not to the extent as like most people could. I couldn't go to any other world. I could just go out of my body and look in my room. I couldn't go anywhere else until a couple months way before my puppy died. I had found a guy on YouTube who taught me. He went through his videos how to do exactly what I couldn't do, and I trained for a couple of months, and I was able to do it. So on May 12th, it was a couple weeks way after my puppy has died and her funeral and everything. And one night, I would say, see, I have a problem with hospitals. I really do. I don't like going to them. They freak me out. They're kind of, I don't like being around too many sick people that much. Not that I'm a germaphobe. I just don't want to be around sick people, and hospitals freak me out. I'm sorry. And I didn't visit my puppy, and I felt a little bit guilty about that. But I did call her and talk to her and stuff like that. I just didn't visit her. And that night, the May 12th, I said, I would love to see her and say hello to her again and just give her a hug and tell her how much I love her, and I hope she knows that. And I'm going to sleep, and I think it's was it 12? It's 12 o'clock at night after I'm already asleep. And around, let's say 12:30, I get this feeling in my body, and all of a sudden, I wake up, my eyes wake up, but I'm not on my bed. Well, I am on my bed. I'm looking down at myself, sleeping. And I go to I start floating, but with the training I used to, and I float to, and then all of a sudden, I hear a voice. Now, at first, the voice was very faint, and I couldn't hear it. But I heard it, but it was very faint. I couldn't understand who the voice was. And I kept calling toward the voice. And as closer I got to the voice, I started to realize it was my Bobby's voice. Her name was Trina Goldberg. I'm sorry, guys. I still miss her a lot. And she says to me, are you dead yet? Because she doesn't know. She said, no, I'm not dead. I'm astral projecting, Bubby. My Bubby was not like the spiritual person. Like, she didn't believe in like the paranormal. Oh, she believed in the paranormal, but she didn't believe in astral projecting and stuff like that. She just like, oh, whatever. She said it's your supernatural stuff, which she told me. And I told her that I loved her and that I missed her, and that I hope she's always there, and and stuff like that, and that I hope she's at peace. And she says that she is, and that she says she loves me, and she told me that I will always be there, even though you can't see me. I'll be there, watching over you. And Sorry, it's still tough, guys. And she said that she was going to be there for me even though I couldn't see her, and that she's always watching over my family. And it's not like I'm the only one that has experiences. Like we have our restaurant, my parents own a restaurant, and sometimes during the period, like when they're working, there's a light switch, and they'll be flickering on and off, and no one is touching the light stick, and there's nothing wrong with the wires. So I'm guessing that's what my bubby's way of saying I'm here, and I'm just talking to you. And that's it, guys. I'm sorry for the short video. It was very hard to make this video because, you know, of all my bubby, and I really loved her a lot. I loved her so much, but it's the thing that made me sad though is for my bubby is, first of all, she was 75 and she didn't deserve to die. She really didn't. I mean, for her, she had a seizure to go in before this happened. She was actually in the hospital when she died. And the funny thing is, when she had the seizure, they had surgery on her brain. They did surgery on the brain, where the seizure was. And right after the surgery, she was walking and talking, or not talking, but talking, right after the surgery, which is like, for seizure people, is unheard of. It's like it's like she was like, no, the seizure took no effect on her. And then 2 weeks later, when she's supposed to be released on the next month, on Monday or on Tuesday, she dies. We get a complaint, and I just can't believe. My grandfather kept saying it should have been me. It should have been me, and he didn't deserve to say that. It's, you know, it's a long story, guys. Anyways, it was, sorry, not me, but grandfather kept saying it should have been him. It should have been him because my grandparents were born in the 1940s, and that's their mentality, that the man should go first. But you know, shit happens. Is what I told my grandpa sometimes when I said to him, it shouldn't have been you, and it's not. It shouldn't have been Bubby. You should have both lived to your very old age, and even though they're 73, 75, I don't count that old age. I'm sorry. Yes, they're old, but they're not old age. Old age is not 80 something. 85 is when I call you old. I'm sorry. That's what I'll call you. Is you old. 75 is more like late middle age. Very late middle age. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like I said, it's my birthday month. So I was born on January 22nd, 1997. And I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. And as well, I am actually going to be starting a YouTube channel with my friends called Gator Productions. And I will be at the end of the month. We'll be starting that later. And we will be broadcasting on Fridays on videos. But we'll be filming on Fridays, but it will take a while to film the thing because we all have school and college and, you know, all that shit and stuff. So we'll probably edit the video in between those. And we'll be producing 4 videos at first. And there's more stuff to come on the way. That's it for this video, guys. Stay cool. And I'll see you in the next video.